Hey guys, welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome! My name is Dahlia and I'm so glad you've joined us today. As you can tell by the title, in today's video, I'm going to be diving into lots of information about EF Ultimate Break, one of my favorite brands that I am now an ambassador for, and I'm so excited to tell you all about it. I'm going to tell you what it is, how I found it, what I experienced with it, and how you can book with a discount code today and with their semi-annual sale that is currently going on right now. Let's go ahead and just dive in. All right, we're talking about EF Ultimate Break, which is a traveling company which helps people from the ages of 18 to 35 be able to book experiences to places all over the world and that allow you to travel in a group with other like-minded young travelers who also want to see the same places. EF Ultimate Break is a really amazing company that I personally have really liked and am really excited to continue to go on trips with and to be able to tell you all about it. So first, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how I found EF. For years and years, I have always dreamed of traveling, and as a young kid, it wasn't always possible. I was like, one day when I'm an adult, I will make it to these places. In the last 2 years, I've been able to travel to my 3 top destinations. After visiting these places, I realized that I had kind of 3 stages in my life, that I had like a dream destination. I have now been able to travel to those places and see them for myself. And when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Hawaii and the beautiful tropical landscape. I wanted to go to Hawaii so badly that my parents helped me decorate my room with like a tropical theme, and I even had a birthday party where it was like, come to Hawaii in the backyard, and I got to go there 2 years ago. The second stage in my life was my teenage years, and that is when I became obsessed with Parisian culture. I also had a birthday party themed around Paris, and I was like, wow, one day I want to see the Eiffel Tower. And then I got to go to Paris last year. I did get teary-eyed when I saw the Eiffel Tower. I am looking at the Eiffel Tower right now and I'm getting emotional. Lastly, when I became an adult, I got really into like British TV, like Downton Abbey and Poldark, Victoria, you know, those BBC masterpiece shows. I became obsessed with going to England. I got to go to London last year, which was so much fun. My London and Paris trip was all in one, and that is my EF trip. I had never gone on a trip by myself. Most of my vacations and touristy trips were done with my family. I was gearing towards London because I know that some of the other women in my family wanted to go and we could do a girls trip, and we originally did plan it, but then COVID came along, had us cancel all of that. Then from there, we just never got back to planning it. And so last year it was like, I have a summer off. Like, what do you think, ladies? And circumstances just changed for everyone. I saw ads on Instagram for EF Ultimate Break, and I found out that they are exactly what I was looking for. I found a trip with 2 of my destinations, London and Paris getaway. I think that's what it was called. Hold on. London, no. It's called London and Paris Escape. I decided to go for it, and it was amazing. I'm gonna highlight 3 things that are basically my reasons as to why I think EF is worth it and why I'm gonna be using them again. Number 1, the convenience. It is extremely easy to book. It's literally all done online with the click of a button. Well, maybe a few buttons, but essentially the most important button is that last one that says book. They basically book everything that you need for you, and you don't really have to worry about anything except for making sure your passport's ready to go, you get to the airport when you need to, and you're packed and ready to have fun. They're gonna book your flights for you. The prices for your airfare gets included in what you're paying EF for. If you choose to opt out of that, then you'll only be paying for the tour experience and everything else aside from flights. Accommodations are included. They choose really nice hostels. I stayed at 2 hostels on my trip. I stayed at Wombats the City Hostel, London. Very nice hostel. They even had like little fans inside of your bunk, and they had little curtains. It'll be like a room with about 6 bunks, a shared bathroom, room. You won't be put into a room with strangers that are not part of EF. You will be in a room with people that are on your trip. Second hostel that I stayed at was Generator in Paris. I didn't experience anything bad. The rooms were clean. The bathrooms were nice. EF also takes care of transfers. Your transfers are ready to go from the airport to the hostel, from the hostel to tour destinations, from one city to the next, then from the city that you're in back to the airport to go home. They take care of all of that. We had taxis, we had a bus, and we had a train. Another convenient thing is EF is in charge of providing breakfast, so you will have breakfast available for you every day. The breakfasts are really simple, but you know, they get you ready for the day. And then you can rely on EF for support anytime you need it. They have 24/7 support with their trip specialists. It's good to know that they are available if you do need anything. That's the end of my first point. It is very convenient for someone who, like me, had no idea. All I knew was I wanted to see the Eiffel Tower and I wanted to go to London, all right? Number 2, you get very unique experiences. My experience was amazing. One of my top experiences was leaving with new friends. If you really want to be all alone, maybe EF isn't the way to go. But if you like to be surrounded by like-minded people, then EF is the way to go. Loved getting to meet the people on my tour. We had about 20, I think maybe it might have been 21. You are meeting people from all over the country. We clicked so easily. Another really awesome experience is that they have a tour director for every trip. My tour director was amazing. Her name was Julia. Julia, if you happen to be watching this, shout out to you. You are so awesome. She made everyone feel comfortable. She knew her way around. She was able to suggest when you had questions. They really are there for you. I would love to one day be a tour director if I could. Another cool experience is that they do extras. A lot of people on the trip that I was on were like, what's the point? I'm wasting my money for something that could be cheaper if I did it on my own. For me, it was worth it. I did both. The extra excursion in London was a ride on the London Eye, a river cruise with afternoon tea. The Paris excursion was to go to the Palace of Versailles. Of course, such a good experience. They also will provide metro passes in specific cities. They gave us an Oyster card in London, a metro pass in Paris. And another really cool experience is you're gonna get 2 dinners, a welcome dinner and a farewell dinner. Point number 3, affordability. Here's the thing. For what I was getting, I got my money's worth, in my opinion. Totally worth it. And that's where 2 really cool things come in. 1, they have sales. Right now that you're watching this video, if you're watching it when it came out, there is a February semi-annual sale going on. Take advantage of their sales. They're gonna take their trips that they have available and discount them up to $1,200 off or 25% off. You are not late if you are trying to book something for this summer. This is your chance to do it. Now, if you're thinking ahead to summer 2026, this is also a really great time to do that. Once you book it now, you're good to go. And in 2026, you'll be like, hey, my trip is here. You won't even have to think about it. If you're interested, I recommend go scroll on the website right now, see all the options, take advantage. I'm telling you. Do it now, because then when it's done, you don't know when the next sale is coming. Now, if you're watching this after the sale, I still recommend you doing it. In addition to that semi-annual sale, I also have a discount code. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I am now an ambassador for EF, which means that I get to provide you with a discount code to get $100 off. Whether or not you're gonna book during the sale, you will still get to use mine whenever you do book it. So if you're a new traveler with EF, or you have a friend or a family member that hasn't done a trip with EF yet and they're interested in doing that, you can get $100 off of your trip with my code. This is the code right here, capital U, capital A, and then my name with a capital D, UA Dahlia 100. Make sure you're using the link and the code. They also have payment plans. That is what I did. To wrap up this video, all I really want to say is my answer to the question, do I recommend EF Ultimate Break? Yes. EF is perfect for people who want to travel solo, but they're not ready to go solo. I've already booked my next trip. I won't reveal it just yet. I will be doing a vlog for that eventually. I would love to know, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking of doing? Let me know in the comments. I would love to chat with you. If you have more questions about EF, just let me know. I'll be happy to respond to you. And if I get lots of questions, who knows? I don't know how many questions I'll get. I can definitely make like a Q&A video. And I'm gonna assume if you made it to the end of this video, it's because you were really interested. Therefore, I hope you are booking it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this or any of the other lifestyle content that I create, and you can see that next time I post a video. I will see you next time. Bye!